In this video, we are taking a $1 million, one-of-a-kind Jeep prototype concept up an insanely hard trail. Let's go hit it.
Hey Tommy, I can't believe Jeep is letting us take this $1 million prototype design concept, whatever you want to call it, up Poison Spider.
Isn't that insane, Dad?
Yeah.
So Jeep every year builds these concept vehicles for the Easter Jeep Safari, and they are truly magnificent things to look at. They've got insane details. But typically when manufacturers do these, like it's like that Spinal Tap with the guitar,
Yeah.
where they're like, you can't play it, don't even look at it, right?
Yeah.
And then Jeep is like, actually, why don't we go take it up a 7 out of 10 trail?
And we are in what Jeep calls 5-quarter, which is a Hellcat powered, one-off, hand-built. This would have started life out as a what?
M715, so this is like an old school Kaiser military vehicle.
Yep.
That Jeep has touched every single nut and bolt in, and then slapped 700 horsepower worth of Hellcat engine into. All right, Dad, should we give it a little squirt?
No! Tommy, $1 million. I'm just afraid we're going to hear a mighty clank and see a big gush of some kind of fluid.
Yeah, you're right. We got to be careful.
Now we are missing some important bits,
Right.
like a heater,
Yes.
an air conditioner,
A radio.
turn signals.
No, we got turn signals.
We do.
We got turn signals.
Right, like
We got lights, turn signals.
right.
Yeah, we don't have a backup camera. We don't have navigation. No Apple CarPlay.
No heated seats.
No, but we do have 700 horsepower. All right, so I'm gonna go up. Well, it's a vertical wall. Let's see how the M715, the 5-quarter, does. It should be a lot of fun. So I'll probably click on my air compressor. Maybe we'll stick a locker in. Rear locker only, although I do have a front locker as well. And we'll see if she can climb it. Yep, sky. Sky. Is there going to be dirt on the other side, or is it just going to be a cliff? There's dirt on the side. Woo! You think it'll do it? Some of the specs, right?
Right.
We are rolling on 40-inch Maxxis tires. We've got upgraded axles front and back with air lockers. We've got a 6.2-liter supercharged V8 with a 3-speed automatic transmission and a terrified nerd behind the wheel.
And what we also have, Tommy, is like a Jeep that has been lovingly hand-built by the head of design himself at Jeep, Mark Allen, right?
Right, yep.
So the details in this thing are just mind-blowing, right? Everything has been thought about, everything has been designed, all the way from the switchgear, you know, to the badging, to the, well, it says gin and tonic on the fuel canisters in the back.
So this 715, if you look at the front of it, it's actually a full carbon fiber front clip. And the Jeep guys are telling me this is one of the most expensive concepts they have ever done. But it's got stuff like these KC headlights. It's got additional lights up front. We, of course, have these machined worn D-rings along the bumper. Now, this is actually a wrap, believe it or not. So this is, it looks like bare metal, but it's actually a wrap. On the inside, we've got Wrangler seats, but of course, headrests have been removed for a slightly nicer aesthetic. There we have our donuts. That doesn't add much to the appeal. But underneath this transmission shifter is actually a supercharger, a little nod to the 6.2 supercharged under the hood.
Suspension under here. Look at that.
Yeah, it's got full king suspension with remote resis. And then there you can see the Hellcat has actually been painted gold.
I know, that's really cool. Look at the detail.
Pretty crazy, right?
Pretty crazy, yeah.
And then you saw what was in there.
Iced tea.
Iced tea.
Yeah.
I love it. You know, I love drinking iced tea out of shot glasses.
Yeah.
How else would you drink it? Oh yeah, that is well worth it, my friend. Well
Look
worth
at that.
it. Why'd you paint it gold? Just to match the rest of it?
We wanted just like metal, steel colors on it. I'm glad we did. I love the gold.
I love the gold too. It's really cool.
Axles and stuff.
And you know, this color's gotten really hot now, so you were way ahead of the curve.
Well, we were trying to do a little bit of military.
Yeah.
You know, that's why the inside, like if you're ever in an aircraft, there was green inside that chromate.
So the windshield's original, the doors are original, the cab's are original, basically.
This is fiberglass or carbon, and that, and then the whole front end. And actually, we amped up the lean of the front end. We tipped it forward a little bit more, and then hooded the lights a little bit because they're sort of a little googly-eyed originally.
So they've shaved the door handles off the side of the Jeep, and to get in, you come up here and pull these little handles, and actually, a little bit of tidbits. These handles are from an NA Miata. Fun fact there.
And then let's show them the inside. I mean, look at the details, Tommy. It's incredible. So you've got the special 5-quarter plaque here. Of course, designed and built in Detroit, Michigan. How cool is that? And then here, I love these specifications, right?
Yep, very military-like.
Yeah.
M715 there with all the specs. And then, of course, everything across the dash looks very aeronautic, which is cool. Now, to start the engine, we're going to engage the little kill switch here.
Yep. And before you start that, tell them what these are.
Well, these are our locker controls. So we've got our air compressor, and then we got our front and rear lockers. But let's go ahead and start it up.
Oh, yeah. I don't think we have cats on this, Tommy. I don't think we have mufflers, actually. All right, Tommy, what Jeep is this?
So this is Shortcut.
All right.
And this is very cool. So it's meant to look like an old school CJ5. It's got little steel wheels on it. It's got this really cool little roll cage in it, and it's stubbed a little bit, so it's nice and stubby. It's lightweight. And there we see Brian from Trail Recon cruising up the hill. Pretty cool. So this next one is Stitch, I think, right?
Yeah,
Stitch. Yeah, I got that right.
Shop. So Stitch was an ultra lightweight.
Yeah, so you can see like this one has been lightweighted to the extreme. So even like the quarter panel has been carved out. It's a little bit meshy.
That's Ralph, had a design, and Mark.
Yep.
And that's got a 2-liter, I believe.
Yep, that's the 2-liter.
Yeah. So the idea behind Stitch was to make it as light as possible. Basically, like almost like a dune buggy.
Yeah, it's meant to be like an ultra light, almost like a buggy kind of deal.
Yeah. So it goes up and over everything very easily.
Look at that though. That's pretty cool.
All right, now we have Pork Chop.
Yep. So Pork Chop has a manual transmission in it. Once again, a lightweight concept, but like I love the little mag wheels. I think they look fantastic.
Yeah, and that's Sean from Motor Trend.
Yep. Very cool. So he's gonna climb his way up with no problem. Once again, a very aeronautic theme with kind of the little rivets in it. And then this one is a
4xe.
4xe, an electric style Wrangler.
Yep.
Cruising on along on electricity. That's pretty cool, isn't it? In pure silence.
And that's a great thing about electric.
Now that one,
tons of torque.
that one is actually, that might be hiding something interesting. Because it's on 35s,
Yeah.
so it's got like the Extreme Recon, which currently is not available on a 4xe. These are not 35s, these are 37s. Now, obviously, I can't say that this is something that Jeep is gonna do, but the team did say to look closely at this one. Pretty cool. Having fun out here, buddy?
Man, I'm having a blast. Poison Spider is one of my favorite trails right around Moab. It's never gets old.
Yeah, and how's this thing doing? Is it pretty fun?
This thing is so light and so nimble. I love this thing. And come on, man. I mean, a Jeep that's got plaid seats, you can't go wrong.
This video is brought to you by Onyx Off-Road, the leader in off-road trail navigation. Download maps ahead of time and integrate with Apple CarPlay and never get lost when you're out on the trail. Well, what an amazing day out here on Poison Spider. I feel like that's more interesting than what I'm about to say, but we made it up here safely in the M715 Hellcat powered Jeep concept. We just need Jeep to make it. Dad, did you have fun?
You know, I always look forward to this weekend, Tommy. It's my favorite weekend of the year, and this is just the beginning, right? Because if you guys are fans of TFL Off-Road, you'll know that we're going to get to drive the new concepts for 2022. That's going to be, or is on TFL Off-Road right now.
Yep, but just like that, the little shortcut concept makes it up, and we'll see you on the next video.